What's up, super students? Mr. Klausner here. I'm going to go over the budget analysis and country profile. Try to do it really nice and seamlessly. So this is a project. It's going to be due on April 9th, 2021, and I'll tell you that a little bit at the end here. I just want to give you the exemplar. So everyone in our class will be making a project centered around the country that I will assign to you, and it is called this budget analysis and country profile. So here's my exemplar, right? So you need to research the flights, you need to write complete sentences, you need to do the analysis for 2 people traveling. So there you can see Honolulu to Buenos Aires, which is in Argentina, which is my country that I selected. You can see the average price of a hotel, and you have to look that information up and then multiply it by the number of days that you'll be staying in there. Here's just a picture of Buenos Aires. You also have to think about the cost of a meal. So there you can see the price. And everything, which I will go through the whole rubric towards the end. Oops. And then this one, you have to choose a cultural event. So I chose this football game or soccer. So therefore, it's a cultural event I want to attend as a Boca Juniors football game. Each ticket costs $160. So 2 tickets would be 160 times 2, which equals 320. Here's conversion. So you have to tell me how much $100 is in Argentinian pesos, or your country's currency. And then you're going to add them all up. So we are using a lot of math here and combining all the flights, hotels, food, and the event, and then the spending money into one. So that would be the cost of the trip there. And then you're going to do a country profile. Okay, so this is part 2 of it. You're going to tell me how many people are in there. You need to show me the flag, have a map. So there you can see the map of Argentina. There's Buenos Aires in the bottom right, or off to the right. There's Cordoba, Mendoza, all those different states and sections. There's the flag on the left with the sun. And then you need to tell me a phrase in that language of that nation. So Argentina's main language is Spanish, and in Spanish, how are you is ¿Cómo estás? And then this is a picture of Iguazu Falls, which is in Argentina, one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. In Argentina, a very popular dish to eat is empanadas, and Argentinians also enjoy their steaks. So you need to tell me a little bit about the food. Show me extra pictures. There's Bariloche. And as I mentioned above, soccer is the most well-known sport for Argentina. Lionel Messi is Argentinian, and they also enjoy playing field hockey. So you can see their team country colors there. And then a cultural activity in Argentina is to dance tango. There are classes you can take to learn the basics of tango. So you need to research what is a cultural activity that you could do in the nation that you're visiting. So thank you for following along with my presentation. And as they say in Argentina, adios, hasta luego. I'll see you later. Okay, so here is the directions. All right, so when it says 2020, we should say 2021. All right, we're gonna mix it up with a big project, and I think you'll be proud of when you're finished. However, it will take a lot of time. That's why I'm giving you 5 weeks to do it. And I've done this project a couple times in the past, and students really do enjoy it, and some really great stuff has come from it. It is practical and relevant, and also requires a lot of math calculations, citations, and research. You cannot finish this quickly, so don't wait till April 8th to finish this. And remember, you're putting your name on this project, so don't just throw something together. Also, don't just copy and paste what I did, because last year I helped students did that, and I could easily tell that that they didn't really change it because they did the wrong country. You and 1 companion, so you need to actively search out how much is it going to cost for 2 people. Okay, so not just yourself, because you want to travel with somebody. You can also travel with more people. If you want to be like, oh, I want to take my whole family, that'd be 6 of us, then you could do the math based on that. You're going to develop a travel budget and a country profile for the country that Mr. Klausner sends to you. So I'll send you all an email with your country. You can make a copy of Mr. Klausner's exemplar or create your own outline. However, your final product must be submitted into Google Classroom. If you do copy mine, you need to change the fonts. You need to change where the pictures are. Just don't do the exact replica of what I did. It is due on April. Oh my gosh, okay, so this has the wrong information. I updated it on the other one, but it is due on April 9th, 2021 by 2:30, okay? So April 9th, and I'll tell you that date like 5 times in a row. It is worth 20 points project grade. So again, we have big projects, and this one does have an ability to get 2 points extra credit. So the reason why we're doing this is because traveling is a wonderful way to experience the world, grow, and make friends. This project also requires a lot of research, accurate citations, and a big importance on getting the math correct and having it be relevant. Therefore, this project hits on your ability to accurately research and figure out mathematical equations while also exposing you to a different country in our world after all the global pandemic is over, of course. So I did this last year too, and that was right in the middle of the shutdown. Oh. So math project rubric part 1, budget analysis. So those of you can see, here's our rubric. I like to make these rubrics so you can see exactly how do you get a perfect score. Well, a perfect score, 2 points in each of these categories. Okay, so the flight from Honolulu for the number of people and a link to the website showing prices. So student includes flight costs information and includes the link to the website showing the price. Okay. Average price of a hotel, same thing, and the link. Average cost of a meal price and the link. So you need to link your research. You can't just say, oh, it costs $22 to eat in Buenos Aires. You need to show me that you ran some calculations, that there was a site that you found that said, hey, it costs $22 to eat in Buenos Aires. You're going to research the price of number of tickets to a cultural event and the tickets. So you could, if you're going to England, you could do a Premier League soccer game. You need to tell me how much each one of those tickets is going to cost. Student, don't buy anything. Also, that is huge. Please don't accidentally purchase a $2,000 trip to Buenos Aires on your parents' credit card. Do not do that. Just take a screenshot of it and use it for research. Student converts $100 of their United States to their country's currency. So you can go online and find a currency exchange. It'll be a calculator and it'll say you can go from the United States dollar to, let's say, yen. Or you could say pesos or pound or what have you, whatever currency your country uses. And then the extra credit, you include added information or has the wow factor in your presentation. So that's just if it looks nice, there are lots of extra pictures, you go above and beyond, maybe do 2 cultural events. That's how you get that. Okay, math project rubric part 2, country profile. So again, you need to have everything on the right to get the 2 points for those 5 categories. So country name, population, picture, and flag. Boom. Student presents with a complete sentence. You got to write complete sentences in here. Their country's name, its population, a picture of the country, and the flag. So you need all those. You need to talk about the main language and the example. So student presents a complete sentence, the language, and an example of the language. So like how I said, how are you is ¿cómo estás? Student presents with a complete sentence at least one of their country's well-known food and picture. So you need to highlight their most notable food. So if you're going to, let's say you're going to Italy, you could highlight pizza. Country's most well-known sport and picture. So I love sport and I hope a lot of students also like to research this, so it is one of those things. Student presents with a complete sentence their country's most well-known sport and at least one picture. So that was the Lionel Messi soccer, and then I also talked about field hockey. The cultural event link and picture. So student links an appropriate video. So this is the only one you need a video on their country's cultural event and has a complete sentence explaining the event. The student also includes one picture. So that's, there was one student I remember he showed a video of the running of the bulls, okay, in Spain. So that's really cool, and that's something that I think you'll like. Extra credit then, student includes added information or has the wow factor. It looks nice, extra trivia facts, lots of pictures, etc. All right, guys, so that is the project. It is a big one, and I will post this, I'll post this video so you can watch this at any time, and I'll also post these links, and I'll update it with the correct date, which is April 9th, 2021, okay? All right, guys, that's the budget analysis and country profile. Bye.